From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. You've got a man in motion. And first carry now, Deshaun Smith. He's got to gain a 6 there. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Practice 50.
They kick the running back in motion. Setting up to throw. That's brought in. It's his back for Deshaun Smith. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's a throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking, 18, Rodley, 18, trap 50, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Connection is made, Heilman. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
To throw here on first down. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Mustang 19. Let's go now. Buffalo, 70 Lions. Ready.
Looking inside the red zone. Same guy, lifts it again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ready. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Ready.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions, Cub 19, Cub 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Still sticking with the passing game. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go. Ready.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Running for the marker on second. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Trap all 80. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Brought in by his back Smith. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Ready?
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And the fair catch made here at the 15.
And taken. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Night Warriors 70. 79 Brock. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 8 Panther 11. 19 Tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion, 7 Virus, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hits him on the end route. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go, step. Viking, 18, 5, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down.
Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Rig alert. Rig alert. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's trying to push the field. Oh, it's an interception. Max Melton with the INT. And the Titans getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lion.
He's dropping back to throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Cowboy 8, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Chiefs nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Back to the well again. And they got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first down from the 41. They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Jalen Royals, the intended receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Screen here for Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17.
Running back sent in motion left. 4th down, pass coming. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On first down, they'll run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
19, shot pass, 60. 79 Broncos.
Now looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans have a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Scoop.
This time it's a passing play. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He's looking Things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Let's go. Rig alert. Rig. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's incomplete left side.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, this is what happens. You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
10. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. Has another lead. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go now.
They send a tight end in motion. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against the 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you've got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion here. Smith. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
17. Chiefs 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, Craig, you're in the speed. You're in the speed. 18.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He hits a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Buffalo 18.
Throwing now. Another shotgun. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Hand off to the back. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. And he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Here we go.
Now a give running right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Trying the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the set.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Viking 18.
A counter give here to Pacheco. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. Check smash.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st and 10, looking to throw. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Ready up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on. Hey, Panthers 19, Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pilot, Warrior, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Sticking to the air here. Offensive holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Air it out on 3rd. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Moving like.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable.
Okay, ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Drop 60. Drop 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Running right side by Royals. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19.
Third and 4.
Turning to Benson on third. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Okay, so Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s. It sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safety call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
It's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
It's Pacheco on third. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready up!
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go! Check, smash! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 19 tight! 19 tight!
I'll throw it. That one's complete to Chuma ATK. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Shotgun snap, no throw. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19! Cup 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Back to throw it. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now a give on the counter. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the ready.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Drawing up the design keeper. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
This defense may have been headed the wrong way initially on that counter run, but they never lost contain. As that play shifted back, they flowed with it and caught him before he could break it up the sideline.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. Already has one in this game, this from 30. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 10. And the
Back now, pressure coming. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Down. 19, 18.
Running back motions right.
Steady.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's going to throw it again. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
From the red zone on first. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Now that 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now, another shotgun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, one final shot. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.